This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back takes the handoff, fights off a defender, brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. All the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket. These two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here comes the pressure. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down. We're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them, and one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well. And here they are with an early score.
Tackle him right at the 31.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Manning. And it's caught. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
This guy has been one of, if not the top receiver in college football this season. Over 1,500 yards on the outside. Chris, I can't believe he's had such a monster year, and you know he's going to have a monster playoff, and they're getting him going early in this one.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. They continue to feed the freshman wide receiver. He might be a young guy, Joel, but you can see off this huge season, they have a lot of trust in him on this big stage.
As they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Toney, Jeremiah Smith. Think of these young wide receivers that have delivered on the big stage. This is no different. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And no, they stop him short of the goal line to bring up second and goal.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Heading left after the handoff. Crosses the 10-yard line. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's Pringle. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Rigs up fourth. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they tried the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. To throw, it's Manning. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. They were not going to catch him that time.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense, he takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. To the air. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They're going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Longhorns will have to kick it away. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. But he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it to the left. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. What a catch! And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Hand off to the single back. Got an opening here. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joe, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players they are, and here they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can.
Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Now the Longhorns are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that. That's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does...
Looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back, and if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Caught on the outside. It's Pringle. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a first down.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to pass. It's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Send the back in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's Coleman. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback finds an open target and the football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear.
Just have to secure the ball as a runner after the catch, and I can tell he's trying to make a play, but you can see that ball is away from his body, and this defense, they just fly around. They're too physical. If you put the ball in harm's way, they will knock it loose, and that's a fumble going the other direction.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a fumble behind the line. Defense makes the recovery. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's looking to scramble. He's got some space. Look out. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Here comes a handoff. Runs through the defender. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The Canes are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they jump back in front. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Texas. And they jump on top here in the second half. And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. The play clock down at 5. We're going to get a timeout call here. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He fires it down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
This defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive. They had to be aware. They do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throwing for his running back. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's in the clear. Will not be brought down. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hurricanes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they grab the lead here in the 4th quarter of this semifinal.
Chris, their entire objective on this series is just get the football back for their offense down in this game in the 4th quarter. And they go even further. Not only do they get the pick, but they take it back for 6. And now they've got the lead in this ball game. The opportunity to be aggressive and shut this thing down on the defensive side. What a play. Overs on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here comes the rush. The pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Coming after him. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Under pressure, just lets it go. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this one is caught. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and managed. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. Winding down deep in this game and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? They'll test the right side here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Timeout taken by Texas. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't get anything. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. final drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And he's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And out comes the field goal unit. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We're exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment